let's say the Oilers actually still don't match either of these and they let them walk. Where are you with what the Oilers have done? And is it there better be another move coming, or like, do you trust that there's another move then coming if they don't match?
Well, there's a thought that I heard out there. I don't know if it was in the nasty chat or other, but it's to stay a little bit positive. It's almost like if they don't match, it's almost like they traded Philip Broberg and Dylan Holloway for Jeff Skinner and Victor Arvidsson. So thinking about it in that way, I think on the forward depth, like where the team would be at, it would be a little bit upsetting to see some young pieces, and championship teams have those young pieces that show up. Dylan Holloway also showed up, as did Philip Broberg during the playoffs. Very promising, and I thought that they would continue into the next season, and they would be key pieces, depth pieces to show up and be those young gun sort of stars, to be clutch players in those big moments, as they did show. And it would sting a lot probably for the team knowing that if they don't match, those players are gone. I don't know. It's a very unfortunate situation. It would be a loss for sure, but I still think with the moves that Jeff Jackson and now Stan Bowman being a part of the mix have made from free agency to today and going into tomorrow, if there's no match, I still feel like it would be an improvement on the team, and they are still definitely in contention. But being able to keep these two players, if they can make it work and match those offers, that would be amazing. There'd be no other way to put it, as a great success. It does dampen a little bit if both players do go missing and get lost to the St. Louis Blues, that there would be a bit of a blemish on the work that's been done so far. What do you think about it?
Well, I would think that there's some other move that they would have planned and ready to go. I don't think you let two top 6 defensemen that you've penciled in for the upcoming season to go and not have something already ready. Like, pull the trigger on something tomorrow or Wednesday or something ready to go. Like, I know Rasmus Andersson is the name that's being thrown out there quite a bit. I don't know what other fans think of that, but is that the type of player that for some other fans they could live with if you lose Broberg? Michael Cook in the nasty chat saying Oilers could still work out a trade with St. Louis before the deadline. That's the one wrinkle. And that trade would have to be like, we will give you this and we won't match, but you give us this type thing. Like, it's not actually the trade. You can't do anything with Broberg or Holloway, but it's the idea around the offer sheet that you could say, we won't match, but in exchange, this is the type of stuff that you were doing. I don't know if I would think we would have gotten something like that already at this point. It's either they're matching at least someone, otherwise, why are you doing these moves? But if not, they're announcing a trade then in the coming days. I don't see how they're just going to not match these guys after what they did this weekend. Losing a Cody Ceci that we talked about is like close friends with these guys, how Leon is very tight with him. You're not just doing that for cap space this season. You either have something in the works, a la trade, to bring someone in to replace Broberg/Ceci, or you're matching at least one of these guys. I don't see how you would not make at least one matching of the offer sheets after everything you've done this weekend. Or why did you just do what you did this week? You could have just walked on, moved on, and would have been fine.